Welcome, everybody. My name is Mary Day. I'm a staff attorney, and one of the areas that I work on is helping homeowners preserve their homes during times of crisis. And Danny and I have been working together for almost, over a year. When he first came to me, he lives in the City of Richmond, and he advocates on behalf of his mother, who has had some declining mental health. So when he first came to me, the City of Richmond had imposed a fine of $56,000 for code enforcement. And the problem with that is there's penalties and fees associated, and that was upwards to $20,000. So he had a substantial property tax debt associated with that. And at the time, California mortgage relief, the maximum relief he could get was $20,000. Thankfully, Danny and I worked with the City of Richmond. They recognized actually that they had made a mistake, and the $56,000 was in error, which they then reduced closer to $30,000. And
grandfather passed in the early 60s, so my mom's been having the house all this time. And nothing, we never owed no sheets to mortgages, and none of that's the problem. It's just when she caught dementia, they, I didn't know that she wasn't paying when I figured it out, and then they said, well, we're going to clean up your backyard and we're going to charge you a whole bunch of money. And when they did that, and it just was ridiculous, because I kept going down there for months, and then I just got a hold of Mary. Thank God I did. And when she went down there, they told her what I been asking for the 4 months prior.
It seems to be there's a correlation with the larger the entity, the more resistant they are to be amenable to dealing with individual situations. I worked with the county tax collector. There is tax code that gives them the discretion to give relief to Danny and his family. And they told me in the end, after, 6 months working with them, that they're not going to provide that discretionary relief. And so at the same time, we've been working with the City of Richmond to see if they will help out, because of the fact that those high, originally the mistaken tax code enforcement penalty was much higher than it should have been, which caused just this snowball effect where the family was really severely impacted. And they had put the house up for a tax sale. So we were just neck and neck, struggling. And Danny really has been a strong advocate. He's been a pleasure to work with. And it really is, the bureaucracy has just made it difficult.